Hey guys, Kelly back here from Rail Fishing. Today I'm going to be fishing the Ohio University golf course pond. I went out here and fished it yesterday and it was actually half frozen. As you can see, the pond that I'm at is half frozen. Giant sheet of ice out here. I figured, I might as well just stick around and try something out. End up catching a nice little bass on the rooster tail. About the only thing I can get him to bite on right now. Chatterbait's a little bit too big, but got one, man. That's pretty cool. Half frozen pond, caught fish. I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit less frozen today, but I caught 3 fish yesterday. I was throwing around a little 1/16 ounce rooster tail, basically just dragging it on the bottom. So got cloudy conditions today. Yesterday was sunny. Probably going to be throwing the black rooster tail with the silver blade, 1/16 ounce on 6-pound test. Basically just going to be dragging along the bottom and hoping I can catch a fish. So I got quite a long skateboard ride ahead of me, so I'm going to go get to that and see you when we get there. As you guys can see, I forgot my full-size board today. I have this little penny board. The front of it's broken off, so it's basically like I'm riding one roller skate. So as you can see, there's the river, completely destroyed by all the melting snow. That's why I'm fishing the pond. So almost there, guys. We'll get back to you. All right, guys, I'm incredibly happy to say that the pond is fully thawed. Yesterday had half a sheet of ice covering it. Today, fully thawed. So hopefully we can catch more than 3 fish. I'm gonna get down there and get to it, guys. Unfortunately, guys, I forgot my sunglasses back at the truck, so I'm hauling ass to get back. Look at that. It's all thawed out, guys. Okay, guys, I finally made it to the pond. Sunglasses were imperative just because I got to be able to see the drop-offs. I mean, I know where a lot of them are at, but got to make sure I can see them. And I like to see my bait when it's in real shallow water, so I know what's happening with it. So all I'm gonna be doing today is just throwing this little rooster tail around, just kind of working it really slow and seeing if I can catch anything on it. All right, I'm actually gonna begin working around the pond in this way just because it's better to be fishing that cove on that side than it is on this side. Oh, there's one, guys. There's one. Oh, he got off. He crushed it, guys. He crushed it. That's probably a pound and a half fish. Oh my God. Whew. Well, we can't get too discouraged, guys. That was our first bite. I think my drag was just a little bit too low. Dang, I was just slowly reeling it right along this drop off. Crushed it. He hit it really hard. Oh, that's such a bummer. I have to say, he's probably not going to come back for it. I hooked him pretty good, but apparently not good enough. It's all right. Oh, got one right here, guys. Got one right here. Right on the bank. That's going to make up for it. All right. All right. So we got one. Oh, he choked it. All right, guys, there's going to be our first fish. It's going to be a little tiny bass. I'm not sure if he's gonna make it though. He really choked that bait. I really hope he makes it. He's swimming away fine, but I hope he maintains being fine. Just a small little bass, guys. Our first bass was definitely a lot bigger than that, but yeah, we lost him. We'll get another one. We'll get a bigger one. We'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, so I know that bass was pretty small, but I'll take it. It's late February. Water temps are, I don't know, incredibly cold. That's my best estimate. So, hooking up a nice fish right before we hook up that little small fish is pretty sweet. So in these colder months, guys, these fish are not going to be as aggressive. The best thing I can recommend you throwing is an inline spinner, especially a little rooster tail, the lightest you can possibly get, just so you can reel it really slow and not touch the bottom. I'm throwing a 1/16 ounce rooster tail right now, and it can catch big fish. All I'm doing is working the structure points. There's a nice drop off right in front of me. It drops from maybe 2 feet to 4 feet, and I'm just working it right along the edge of that drop off. And that's where that first big bite came from, that first big fish I had on, and then that smaller little fish I just caught. They both came from that drop off. It's all about persistence out here, guys. It's 45 degrees, it's cold. The fish aren't really gonna wanna move very much, so. There's one, guys. Feels like a little bit better fish too. He's fighting like crazy. What is that? Oh, it's just a little bass. He hit it on the fall, so I thought it was a big one. I caught that fish just like I was telling you guys, just casting it out and reeling it really slow. Just a little tiny little bass, guys. Probably like 8 inches. All right, we'll get back to you guys with some more fish. So when I came out here yesterday, guys, I tried everything. You know, I threw a jig, which is the main go-to wintertime bait. I threw a whole lot of other things, you know, jig. Another fish, guys, another fish. As you can see, you know, the rooster tail ain't gonna catch you the giant fish right off the bat, but eventually we're gonna hook up into something nicer. It's just a little tiny bass, guys, nothing too crazy. Oh, got that one out pretty nicely. Ah! There's our number 3, guys. Get right back to you. Here's one, guys. Oh, that was a better fish. I saw it flash down there. I think I need to put a little bit bigger size rooster tail on, guys. I really do. I don't think I'm hooking the bigger fish. I'll get back to you guys. I'm gonna put on a 1/8 ounce. All right, guys, I'm back. I have switched to the 1/8 ounce. You know, I set the hook on him, I brought him right up to the surface, and it was probably about a pound and a half fish. So I'm gonna be throwing a little bit larger rooster tail with a larger hook. So hopefully we can start hooking some of these bigger fish. I mean, it's 2 nice fish we've lost now. There he is, guys. I don't think that's the same fish, but it's a fish. Yeah, a little bit smaller than the one that I originally hooked, but it's a pretty good one. It's the biggest one we've caught so far. They're all eating on the bottom. Look at those red lips. Not bad, guys. A little 10-incher. We'll get back to you. I can get a lot more range with this one too, guys, which is nice. There's one. Oh, man. Very glad I switched sizes. Very glad. Just a little baby. An absolute baby. But we're catching them, guys. We're catching fish. That's a freaking minnow, but we're catching fish, guys. All right. Where are the big boys at? Come on now. Just gonna keep moving down a little bit, guys. And a really nice pivot right here where I can just work this drop off very, very well. This is one of the easier methods I can give you guys to catching fish in the wintertime in ponds. Just throw the rooster tail around. Just drag it around. You know, I'm basically just keeping it as close as I can to the middle of the water column or to the bottom. Yeah, the only skill gap required to fish the rooster tail is just the initial blade turning. You want those blades to turn right off the bat. You want to feel some resistance. There he is, guys. As soon as you start reeling, because then it means that your blades are moving. Little tiny little guy. But yeah, guys, you just want to make sure your blades are moving, and you just move it as slow as possible. The rooster tails are made to move extremely slow, so you just want to reel them as slow as you possibly can. And fish absolutely everywhere in the winter, guys. You don't really know where those fish are going to hang out at. I've caught some fish just right on the bank. I've caught a lot of fish just right out in the middle. A lot of the times in the winter, these fish are going to be on cover or on some sort of drop. They're not just going to be chilling. They could be suspended, but it's more early spring behavior. This is more winter time. I have to say that they're probably going to be just holding close to some structure or to like a drop off. There's one, guys. Oh, he's a little bit better one. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. It's a nice one, guys. Let's go. Let's go. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a good fish, guys. That's a good fish. That is much bigger than what we've caught today. Oh my God. Oh, it's a good one, guys. That's a nice one. I'd say it's probably a pound. It's probably pretty close. That's a good fish, guys. Hell yeah. All right, guys, sitting here with our catch. It's gonna be a nice largemouth. I'd say he's probably pushing a pound, probably pretty close to it. Definitely the biggest one that I've caught out of this pond all year. We're gonna put him on the scale, see what happens. He's gonna be a pound and 1 ounce. So what that fish is gonna be, it's a pretty good one. I'm not upset with it. Freezing cold fish. We're gonna get him back in the water. That's awesome, guys. That's a good fish. There he goes. That's a good one. Let's get back to you guys. All right, guys, that was awesome. Very glad we caught that fish. It's definitely the biggest one of the day so far. It's gonna make me want to keep throwing the rooster tail. It's definitely going for this pond. You know, they average less than a pound in here, so to catch one over a pound is just great. They're all really small in here. There's just a big overpopulation of them. And there's like a couple big ones, but I've never caught a big one out of here. You know, I've caught maybe one that was 2 pounds, but never one over that. I've been broke off by one that was probably 5 pounds, but other than that, that one we just caught was the biggest one I've caught out of here in a while, so that is good news. And you know, I figured switching up to a little bit bigger rooster tail was gonna help us, and definitely did. I don't know if we would have caught that fish on a smaller one. I don't know if the hook would have been big enough. I'm doing the same thing I've been doing all day, guys, just casting it along some drop-offs and reeling it in really slow. I mean, just painfully slow. There's another fish, guys. Another one, guys. Another fish, guys, out of the same freaking hole. Oh my gosh, right here, guys. Right in front of me. There's one, guys, out of the cove. I can't believe they're eating this rooster tail. All their lips are super red, so that means they're eating on the bottom, but apparently they're eating rooster tails too. Not bad. See you later, buddy. Little baby. If it would have came off, I would have gave him any slack. Another bass, guys. I'll get back to you. 8 dinks and 1 decent one. A little bit better one though. That's probably the second biggest fish we've caught. All right, guys, so hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Hope it's been a little bit helpful. The baiting question today, the 1/8 ounce and 1/16 ounce rooster tail. I hope you guys use these tips to help you guys catch some nice wintertime bass wherever you live. And yeah, hope you guys stay tuned for some more episodes of catching some fish in Ohio. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.